Voin, my Voin. A game that I absolutely love the demo of. A game I've been longing for it to release. But did it manage to meet my expectations with its early access drop? And my name is Slim Bratsky, and I just love to hunt down the best and most brutal indie games out there and show them to you. And today's meat on the grill is no other than Voin. A game that in some parts didn't really meet my expectations, but in other parts absolutely blew them away. Let's dig into it. Voin is a first-person hack-and-slash RPG game where exploration, freedom, and loot are key factors. Explore and kill to collect currency to both level up and upgrade your gear that you found through secrets, bosses, and monsters that you killed, to eventually become the ultimate killing machine. It's set in an absolutely jaw-droppingly good-looking dark fantasy world that is loaded with one jaw-dropping scene after the next. I mean, hell, even the hub world where you can upgrade your gear and level up is probably the best-looking hub world that I've ever laid my eyes upon. So freaking beautiful. It feels like the Lord of the Rings clashed with Doom Eternal in an H.R Giger inspired book, and I'm all here for that. Now, the beautiful art style and graphics are accompanied by two open zone areas, whereas the first one being smaller and the second one a lot bigger. But they both offer some really complex but impressive level design to them. They have different layers, environments, scenes, caves, and they feel extremely good to navigate and fight in. And honestly, I cannot wait for more realms or zones to be released in the future. As is now, it takes about 2 to 4 hours only to explore both of them on a basic level, which means that you will have seen the majority of what the game has to offer in that time. And you might have heard me say explore them instead of completing them. Well, now the Voin guy has been summoned to this world of realms to cleanse one realm at a time from the evil hordes. He was summoned by something larger than life itself. And unfortunately, that is what I know of the story. It's presented via one small cutscene at the very start, and that's it.
Lightning. I am your master, and you are the pinnacle of my creation.
Well, great, I want a lot more of it. The game doesn't even tell you if you actually cleansed a realm or not. You found an item and voila, a new realm has been unlocked. It gives you literally zero guidance, no clues, no nothing. And that had me more confused than needs be. Don't get me wrong, I like it when a game doesn't hold my hand too tight, but I do need to feel like I'm progressing. And in a game like this, I need to see the story progress as well, because it is interesting and it does throw it into your face at the very start of the game. The voice to tell the story is there, but it's not used. Not even a notice used to tell us that we did something or what's going on or that we cleansed something. And to make matters just a little bit worse on this subject, in the demo that I played of this game, the journal that is sitting in the menu was fully functional. It was loaded with quests that evolved the story and engaged me in this world. It took me on journeys to explore the map. It gave me a purpose to go to that area that is far off from the main path. And that whole feeling is completely gone now. Sure, there are secret chests to find, some with powerful loot, but there is no meaning to go that extra mile, because for the absolute majority of the time you just find yourself straying off quite far and then jumping up a mountain or tower to find absolutely nothing there. And in all honesty, I cannot fathom where the decision to take away the journal felt like a good idea. The goal of the game currently is simply to go into a realm, grind by killing enemies to find loot and currency to get stronger, but to what purpose? Well, as of now, absolutely none. So as we feel lost in this dark fantasy world, naturally we take it to the combat. And the combat, my friends, the combat in this game, oh, it's so bloody good. Limbs will be flying, massive jumps will be jumped, different powers will be used, and you will feel like the most badass killing machine that has ever stepped foot in these realms. I think it's best I show you instead of tell you. Alright my broskis, here we go. It's motherflippin' Voin time. Now this is where we pick which realm we want to enter, and currently there is two portals available. 2 realms available, and we're gonna jump into the first one because it is a little bit more linear, and I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna kill the boss in this realm. So you will get a good grip of what the game is like, what the combat is like, and so on and so forth. And currently I am level 5, so I am quite strong. I even have some items that I haven't even checked out yet. We're not gonna do that here though. These things that you see here, they will boost my speed by 70%. And they occur thanks to an item that I got. So you won't be seeing them unless you have the item. Yeah, baby! Just one hit kill them. It is satisfying. Now the game is chock full of secrets, hidden chests, and so on and so forth. So often they are lighted like this. Like this door sticks out thanks to that torch right there. But sometimes that is not the case. And as you can see here, there is a lot of corners and things to check out. So that's why I said in the review, exploring a realm on a basic level will take you this and that amount of time. But doing it thoroughly could take you freaking forever. If it's worth it? No, not in my opinion. Okay, let's do... Okay, we got one of them. Oh, okay, you saw him light up yellow there. That means when he lights up yellow, it's time to hit the dodge. When you hit the dodge like that, you will evade his attack. Now let's see if there is a chest hidden here somewhere. Seems to be none. Scathing your weapon behind your back will make you run a little bit faster. So I totally recommend doing that while exploring. And while you have it on your back, you can start a fight like this. Oh, I love that. I love that attack so much. Let's do it again. Again, I say. Ah, you're too easy. You're too easy. Now, something is lighting here, so I wonder, will there be something here? See? Oh! Uh-oh! Beautiful. That's one out of 3 powers. So when you see me go up in the air, that's 1 power. When I do this, that's another power, and then I can throw my weapon like that. That's the 3rd power. And that is all the powers that is currently in the game. And those were all the powers that was currently in the demo as well. So exactly the same amount of content there. Now this crypt I have never actually explored. So, I mean, hell, perfect exploring this. That was a little bit of a tougher enemy. Now, these little meat parts, you could think, oh, okay, that's health. No, it's actually not health! The health is down to the bottom left, right under my camera here. These things are the currency that you use to upgrade your weapons and to level up, etc, etc. That's what it is. But for the longest amount of time, I thought that was health pickups, but it's not. Okay, so we actually found 2 hidden chests in this crypt. Very nice. They didn't really give me anything of worth, apart from some currency, but hell. I mean, it's even extremely satisfying doing just that. That's fucking lovely. It's lovely. The combat is so good. How the weapons feel, how the slashing feels, it's extremely good. The movement with the dodge and everything, it's perfect. It's really, really good. And I mean the views, the graphics. The graphics are quite unique, you know, with a weird color palette, weird amount of colors. But the models, the environments, the lighting, everything is just freaking fantastic. Hell, look at this church, man. It's so beautiful. I love it. Hello, senoritas. Goodbye, senoritas. Come to puppy. Now this little thing over here, this is a teleport. So if you unlock these sky nodes, you can quick teleport to wherever you have unlocked them. So we can go here if we want to. Mup. Now we are on the other side of the church. And that purple light, that's where we need to go. We're not gonna make it all the way there today, but we're gonna kill a boss that is inside the church. Now down here is one of those mini bosses that I talked about. So let's kill that guy while we're here. Yep. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let's kill these guys. Let's enter the church from this way while we're at it. Whoa. Now, since I have so many weapons, let's show you this one a little bit as well. And then I'm gonna show you another one. This is a super slow weapon. Whoa. But it deals a good amount of damage. And this is really a go anywhere you like kind of game. So you can jump up there if you want to. You can jump down here. You can go down here. You can explore everything down here. This is a go everywhere kind of game. And you're most likely not going to find much of interest down there. So something needs to feel more rewarding about exploring. If that's not satisfying, man, I do not know what is anymore. Oh, yes. Fucking hell, that is so good. Let's do a super fast weapon. Let's see if we have one. That's average. That's fast. Average, we're slow. Average, very fast. Extremely fast. There we go. Let's unequip the slow one. Let's equip the very fast one. Oh yeah, baby. Let's do this. What? Personally, I prefer the faster weapons. But it's really a personal preference. All of them are good in their own way. All of them are extremely satisfying. But I feel like I play better with the faster weapons. Okay, we made it into the church. Let's just see if there is any enemies or chests here quickly. Yep, we got a little chest here. I'm not gonna go through all the items and everything that they are and what they do. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own, okay? Now we are focusing on the combat and how that feels and how it plays. And now it's boss time. Let me switch the weapon. Let's do a little fly attack on you. Let's do a little spin-a-rooney. And we got her. We got her. Easy as 1, 2, 3. This isn't going to be this easy the first time that you run into this boss, level 1, and with lesser weapons and everything. It's gonna be more of a challenge. And once we enter the second realm, it's going to be just a little bit more challenging than what this is. But the further in that you explore into the second realm, the harder it's going to get. So the stronger you're going to want to be. And of course there is a boss in the second realm as well that is a lot tougher than this one. But that, my friends, is the basics of the combat in this game. You have the powers, you have a million different weapons, all of them which have procedurally generated stats, and they swing differently. They have different stats with buffs, debuffs, etc. They look differently and they handle differently. Then you have the variety in the monsters. They range from fast, small ones to bigger, slower ones, cannon fodder to ones shooting poison at you and so on and so forth. And then of course you have the beautiful freaking realms to explore. But I am missing being able to click this journal, or the world and the character. It's not available, hence making it almost feel less of a game than the demo did. So is it worth the time and buckaroonies? Well, the thing is this, what the game does, like its enemies, the combat, the levels, the graphics, audio effects, music, weapons, and the variety with randomly generated stats, and looks and the designs of everything, it does it really well. It all feels very polished. I didn't run into a single bug, and I did feel like a proper killing machine, and it felt really damn good. But what is missing, like the journal tab, the lack of guidance, story and the character progression, is really hurting the overall experience. I don't like feeling completely lost and having no clue what my goal is, and the fact that the demo felt more like an early access game than the actual early access doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. That said, I'm more than willing to change my stance on that once we get more content and more of everything. A 2 to 4 hour experience with a lot of repetition can be alright. I mean, I'd rather have a short, memorable and fun experience than a long dragged out one, but with so much missing and it literally just feeling like a sandbox for you to play around in, it's not that memorable. However, if you're just simply looking to gaze at beautiful environments, do some exploring, have some satisfying combat, well, then my friend, this game will be just for you. Thank you a million times for watching all the way to the end. Remember, if you liked what you saw today, hit that like and subscribe and join the Discord link down in the description. And Papa Slim loves ya. Over and out.